Victor Marx says he's not an exorcist. He just prays away the demons that attach to people using a specialized prayer that he markets through his ministry. This isn't some side project. It is at the center of his multi-million-dollar operation, despite criticism it's drawn from other Christian leaders. With Marx jumping into politics and running for Colorado governor as a relative unknown, we combed through more than 100 hours of the Republican nominee's speeches, sermons, interviews, and podcasts from the last 15 years. Those exorcisms are front and center.
Men and women who stood their ground and fought to protect the next generation.
Victor Marx is battling demons as he runs for governor.
A man that understands war on the earth and war in the heavens.
Spiritual warfare is central to the Republican nominee's campaign to lead Colorado. Battling demons is at the center of Victor Marx's $7.5 million a year ministry.
When I said demon, and on the authority of Jesus Christ, you come forth, and instantly, boom, black eyes. In the name of Jesus, I command you to tell me your name. And this demon goes, I am Satan.
Marx says one of the greatest things he does is talk with evil spirits.
I've had demons speak to me through people.
And command those demons to leave people through a specialized prayer that he markets through his website, films, training courses, and paid public speaking engagements.
The retoning prayer, I have a film called The Unseen War, which I recommend everybody watch.
It sold for $19.95 on his website, and its marketing is all wrapped up in Marx's exorcism prayer.
The retoning prayer, God has given me a gift to be able to find out if you have specific demons or a demon that studies and stalks you. And if you do, I make them talk, and then we destroy them. It's fast, too, 5-10 minutes.
Marx's ministry also marketed an 8-part course on spiritual warfare, warning about gay people and Ouija boards.
People will fall away from the faith, paying attention to deceiving spirits.
Marx pitches his demon-slaying prayer, the quote-unquote secret sauce of his ministry, as effective against everything from a lack of self-confidence to adultery, homosexuality, even murder. A mix of self-help and supernatural warfare.
This is how I explain it to women. I go, ladies, you get out of the shower, you're getting ready. You're looking in the mirror, you know, it's just you. Do you ever hear these thoughts? You're ugly, you're disgusting, you will never. That's how you start to go, my gosh, maybe that is demonic. And it is. But there's a way to battle, have victory, and I've seen it. I've seen it from addictions to homosexual lifestyle to cheating to murder. The whole 9 yards, people get set free from it all.
Marx's ministry tracks the annual numbers, using them to drive donations and product purchases.
It's an interrogation and by a commanded authority.
Marx says his exorcisms work over the phone, and he's performed them on podcasts.
God, I ask for a seamless canopy of blood to surround their studio right now. God, I pray that you would demolish any and all communication between any demonic forces that are on the outside of that bubble and those that are in now that are specifically assigned to Stacy.
Minutes later, Marx pronounced Stacy freed of 11 demons, and she was pitching Marx's products.
Okay, so Victor, let's walk through real fast how somebody can get your course. So they go to victormarx.com. When they get there, there's training courses, and from there you can find the Unseen War there. And there's 8 different sessions. And right now, Flyover family, there is no excuse. They have it for $99 or whatever you can afford.
Marx's Republican primary opponents called him a con man, a grifter, and a fraud. Marx has acknowledged that other Christian leaders have called his work an unbiblical ritual, and that his non-traditional means of prayer has cost him speaking gigs at churches and conferences.
You know, some of the biggest pushback I get are from actual pastors.
Marx is not an ordained pastor himself. He's a ministry leader with an online store and speaking tours.
We're fighting demonic warfare. We have a 8-part docuseries coming out on spiritual warfare.
Marx says he never charges for the prayer itself, only the films, courses, and other materials. And he doesn't like it when journalists refer to his demon hunting as exorcism.
They're aggravated. I pray for people. They call it an exorcism. I'm like, we call it prayer.
Right.
But they're twisting and attacking who I am.
Marx told me he'd continue to hunt demons if elected governor.
Yeah, that's...
So commanding demons to leave people alone is not an exorcism?
No. Oh, no. No. I mean, I think exorcisms are more performed by Catholic priests. What I'm doing is just praying for people who have been oppressed by evil. And the The results were astonishing.
Do you understand why so many of your critics think you're a con man?
No.
Some prefer the word grifter.
I had to look it up.
Sure.
No,
When you looked it up, didn't seem like you?
not at all.
The origin of Victor Marx's demon deliverance ministry appears to have been about 20 years ago, when he says he was doing a Bible study at a youth correctional facility in Texas, when he directed the prison guards to place him alone in a cell with a 15-year-old girl who he said was in the grips of the devil. Should mention is not the last time that Marx says he performed this ritual on a child. Marx's campaign did not respond to our specific questions about that encounter with the 15-year-old girl. I should also say, when I visited Marx's training compound earlier this year, his team offered to perform the demon hunting prayer on me. I declined.